Hi guys, I'm gonna give a quick update. Haven't been sleeping well again about what's going on. So obviously, this new panel is gonna break through too. You can see the bowing with the panel. Pretty drenched, so not sure when that's gonna, it's gonna continue to rain. So I thought I would just document what's going on here. Same thing with the new. Uh, they replaced this panel, but it looks like now over here we're gonna have a problem. So it came down pretty heavy. I cleaned a couple times, but it looks like we have the same situation here. So other things are pretty similar. So this is what my ex-husband and his friends continue to get away with. This is what happens when you report domestic violence. This has been a decade of this. My ex was allowed to make up all this false stuff about me, get together with all his friends, neighbors on the lake. One of them works for the police, made up all this stuff about how I was a prostitute, and these men are all allowed to continue. Drag this all through court with these judges that made these horrible lies, brought up things from my childhood, brought up things when I was a young, all lies, all lies. It was constant blaming the victim, constant throughout the process. I got a lawyer. 10 minutes in McDonald's, this woman was forced on me to make up a bunch of lies that I didn't ask for, which was basically getting my home and a place to live. I was violently, after his friends got together and assaulted me, and violently thrown on the street. So this is what these extremists are allowed to do in Amsterdam. I have repeatedly tried to get another apartment, and these men are allowed to continue. Some of them work for the police. They rolled up and stole my brand new car, and so on and so forth. My dog, my clothes, and so on and so forth. So here we are, dealing with the same thing in another apartment. I let the new landlord know, so I'm trying to be reasonable. We have a new landlord here, so I'm not quite sure. I'm trying to give him a chance, or her, and we'll go forward. But this is after you report a sexual assault by the new police chief, I might add, and domestic violence by my ex-husband, and this is the result. A decade of this continual harassment and abuse that is just a nightmare that these men are allowed to continue. Be safe out there.